Cottman, Crawford, and the Jersey Guy podcast.
Hey everybody, Kenny Cottman.
Lewis Crawford.
And I'm Tom Ramage, the Jersey Guy.
Woohoo! What's going on, fellas?
Hey,
how's it going?
What's happening?
Nothing, bro. Same old mess, different day.
Been a while.
Yeah. Yeah. That is freaking awesome.
Yeah.
That is fucking hilarious. Yeah, so everything's good. I said hanging out, being good, enjoying being here again.
Always.
Always, it's always a good time.
Yeah, it's
fun.
We always have
Enjoy it.
good laughs. Last episode we had some good laughs. So.
We had a few good laughs. Yeah.
Sure.
Talking about the UFOs. UFOs, man.
UFOs.
The aliens. They're out there. We didn't even do that. That was the X-Files.
Stop.
They're out there.
Do
I
it.
want to believe.
Yes, man. You see?
We're not on that episode.
Yeah. Well, no, but you know, funny you said the way you just said that. I want to believe. You sounded like Silence of the Lambs.
Oh. Hello, Clarice.
Yeah.
Oh, my
I
God.
want to believe. That's awesome. Well, then to follow up, I guess we'll say, I guess we could.
Ate his liver with a fine Chianti.
What the hell? What was in your fucking?
Is that what he says?
Yeah.
He goes,
yeah.
I ate her liver with a side of fava beans and a bottle of Chianti.
Yeah. Yeah. He did.
Wow.
Fucking great flick.
That's ad-lib, by the way.
That's
He
gonna
made
be.
that up.
Right.
Yeah. See. Yeah. That's right. We gotta do a movie and TV shows.
Yeah.
Thing. We gotta do that.
Anyway,
No, we definitely
we're doing AI.
Today is AI. Yes.
Yes, we're doing AI.
Artificial intelligence.
And how do you know we aren't all an AI?
You see, why you do that already? But we just started, man. We didn't even
could
get
be.
into that yet. Yeah, you fucked me up now.
Sorry.
I don't know. Is that Matrix then? That wouldn't be Matrix, right? AI?
It could be.
Could be. Yeah.
Damn.
Why not?
I mean, that's what the Matrix is, right? They're artificial intelligence.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what the machines are.
Yeah. Unreal. So, all right, so let's do this. Artificial intelligence. Right? So we want to know who is the father of it's John McCarthy. And he's the one who invented the AI, the whole idea, and all that other stuff. Right? And artificial intelligence. Ready for this?
Yes.
I'm listening.
It's me, bro. I'm the fucking genius here.
Whatever, man. Why do I fall for that shit every time, bro?
easy, bro. You were into it.
I thought he was going to be serious for a minute, and then
Nope.
I was wrong.
Nope.
Never fails.
No. Well, we know artificial intelligence is computer intelligence.
Right.
You know, computer.
But if it becomes self-aware, that's an issue.
That's where the problem comes in.
Right. So as a matter of fact, just real quick,
On March 9th,
I have a guest. Tom brought a guest with him.
I'm a cybernetic organism, living tissue on top of metal endoskeleton. Who is your daddy? What does he do?
Yo, that's fucking
That's
hilarious,
crazy.
bro.
On March
good.
1997, Judgment Day.
Yo.
Skynet becomes self-aware.
Yeah. It's crazy.
That's fucking awesome. All right, so now
Yeah.
thoughts, feelings, and have the convo on AI.
So we should talk about what currently is AI doing right now. And if you don't know, there's Chat GPT, I think it's called, and it's an AI chat bot, and like it responds like a person. Like you can just chat like you're chatting with someone. I think it's Chat GPT. And then there's AI artwork, which is cool. There's so many apps you can get for AI art. And you just type in the prompt what you want it to be like. And so me and my son, we're having the funniest time. He's typing in these goofy prompts. He's like, he goes whale. No, a polar bear in the back of. He goes a polar bear in the back of a truck while texting his dad while eating a pizza. And then that fucking image came. It was a polar bear in like the back of a pickup truck with a pizza in front of him, and he was like holding a cell phone in his hand.
No way.
Wow.
That's insane. Now, too, you hear that there's a crazy shit going on because they have the AI downloads or whatever doing music.
Yep.
And they have them. So now people are bugging out because there's collaborations with people that didn't do it. I forgot who it was. Timbaland is a music producer and engineer, and he made one with Biggie Smalls, who all of us know, or those who don't know, Biggie Smalls passed away.
Yes.
So he has Biggie Smalls doing to his own beat, and he made Biggie Smalls fucking
crazy.
And I was like, what? And it was Drake, and I forgot who else that they had. This guy, some dude on some social media somewhere, had AI, make a new Drake album, or a song, I should say. I was like, what the hell? And it sounded pretty groovy, man. It sounded good. Yeah, something.
No,
Say something.
I'm just listening with you.
All right, so artificial intelligence leverages computers. No shit, I'm fucking shocked right now. Leverages computers and machines to mimic the problem solving and decision making capabilities of the human mind. Right. So now this goes to what you were saying, Lou. If you have a computer or an AI that is self aware. Oh wait, that was you said it, right, Tom?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Tom.
Well, I said it, and then he did the
Arnold, yes.
So now, if it becomes self-aware,
he did say that.
That then, where would it stop? Would it be?
Well, that would be the scary thing. There's got to be. You would hope that would never happen, right? But just to know that it could go off in its own direction already,
right?
Just based on what we've seen, right? When it creates that animation, I guess is that what it's called? Animation? What we just watched?
AI artwork. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I should.
That video we watched.
There's like a beer commercial that was all AI generated, and it was like at first it looks kind of normal. You see, and then just things start getting weirder and weirder.
It just goes off in its own direction.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I just remembered. There is a PSA about hunger in the United States, and the whole thing is AI generated.
Really? I'm not saying
right. Like I just remembered that. I forgot about that, and it looks like a little girl, and she says, I'm AI generated, that looks like a bunch of the kids in America, or that just. And I'm like, oh shit! I thought it was fake. I thought it was a real person, and then when I actually paid attention to the PSA, that's what it was. So, dude, think about that. Like I said, if they're doing music already. Right, even though we programmed it to be able to make the music or use whomever's voice, you just found a video where it's a whole commercial and it looked like real people. If it wouldn't have been for the crazy shit that started to happen in the video,
it's cracy weird, right?
Yeah,
it was like, wait, why? It's going. Hey, there's something wrong with this.
But
now is it? What's the word I'm looking for? Is anybody manipulating it at any point when they're doing the video?
I don't know if they just typed in a prompt,
and then just let it let it do its own thing,
or they make some fire in the video or something. I don't know,
Yeah, but see, so now in the movie.
By the way, I said have some fire in the video because in the video, it's I'll post it on social media.
Yeah,
I'll post it on social media.
That'll be
so you
crazy.
guys know what we're talking about.
Yeah,
I'll post it when this episode.
Okay, so now you're the dude for this stuff. Yeah. AI and CGI. What's the difference?
CGI is just a computer generated image, but it's a person making the image and putting. All
right, so then it wouldn't be.
It requires a person to make that. There's an artist that they do all that stuff, but AI is like doing it on its own. Right. Sorry, dude, if you must know, funny, Lou was putting his glasses on, but the vinyl was rubbing, so it sounded like farts.
Yeah, the vinyl.
Sorry about that.
That's
it's
funny,
the
bro.
seats.
Yeah, Tom and I just got whiplash looking at it. Like, yo, really?
You all right?
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Sorry.
That was funny. I hope everybody heard that, man.
They had to if you heard it.
Yeah. Oh man, that was
sorry
great.
about that. That's funny.
That was not AI generated.
No, it was real.
That was the real shit. Because, because so many movies now. Well, I don't want to say so many movies. There's a handful of movies. So there's a movie now. So Jamie Foxx, he was sick. He was in the hospital and whatnot. So I'll say I hope he's feeling better and everything's good. Right. God bless and all that good stuff. But he was in a movie and they took a stunt double. Or a double, somebody who kind of resembles him. Yeah. And they put him in the movie to finish the last little bit of the flick that was left. I wonder if they're going to use AI to make it look more like Jamie Foxx. Because there's a lot of,
They're able to mimic your voice now.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Call somebody that you know.
Yeah. It's creepy, right?
I called my father about this because I was reading the whole thing. I was like, "That's crazy. That's that they were able to do that. If they get a part of your voice or something, they can use that.
That's scary. Someone can use that to scam.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Be like, "Hey, Dad, it's me. I need wire me some money."
like,
It's like, and you hear
wait a
their
minute,
voice.
yeah?
You're like, "Oh,
When were you born?"
Yeah, but that's the thing. Now, if you can turn around,
Right.
it'll be
yeah,
like-
yeah,
like-
you know when I do
Right.
it. Yeah, but so now if they're doing that with movies, I mean with the commercials,
yeah."
and they can do it with artwork, you see it on people who follow that kind of stuff. You watch YouTube or whatever other stuff, and they show the robots that they're actually making, that look like humans. Think about bro, they could do everything and anything.
There was one on the Tonight Show where he was asking her questions.
Well, did you see the one that was jumping rope?
No, I didn't see that
Yeah,
one.
there's a robot that's jumping rope.
I saw that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
is
yeah.
that fucking insane?
Yeah.
And so I don't know if you remember, Lou. So I know it was before your time, Tom. In Chinatown, way back in the day, there was a chicken that they said used to play tic-tac-toe and beat everybody. You never saw that? Oh, you remember? Yeah, there was. I went there. I went to go see that little fucker, and it beat me in tic-tac-toe. And it was a sign next to it, like if the chicken could beat you, where a computer's going to be in a few years. Like that was just like a thing that they had.
I
that
don't
was
remember
before
that.
I don't
yeah,
remember
man,
that.
it was fucking bananas. It was insane, and it was around the time when video games really came out,
have
like
to look that
early
up.
'80s and stuff like that. And now, at 51, I'm saying, holy shit, like
Look where we are.
look where we are.
Well, yeah, it's scary.
And I mean, the point of the chicken was that, that the chicken was beating me playing it,
Right.
then.
And that was just the beginning.
And that was just the beginning of what they said,
Right.
It could do, because it was a computer that was making the chicken, pick a line.
and everything's
that's
so
why it was doing it.
small and
Yeah, it was just
it's
insane.
just-
So then a chicken beat me at fucking tic-tac-toe, and none of my people's out there making fucking fun of me, little faggots.
that's all right.
It's just thinking about now, the computers, they can beat us at almost anything. They're going to be able to mimic us on everything.
Well,
That's
you got to be
just,
careful what you do. You know what I mean?
well, again, so imagine if you get that phone call, that somebody in the family, God forbid, that they hear a voice that they thought is the voice of the family member,
Yeah.
and it's a scam.
I would hope I would at some point pick up on it and know like something wasn't right. I would hope that would happen.
I'm just thinking now. You know how people go? They go, "Oh my God, how old people fall for these scams all the time?" Like
Right.
the Nigerian prince and all
Right,
that
right,
shit. Like
right.
people,
It's crazy.
like it's always the older people that fall for it because they're not new at technology. We're gonna be those old people that fucking AI bot calls our son calling us. They need to wire
but I
money,
think because
and we're
we
gonna
are-
be like, so fucking. We're gonna be
Right,
fall
right,
for it.
right.
We're gonna fall
do you
for
think
it.
at this point in your life that you'll be out of technology when you get older? I don't think so.
No, but we are the.
We'll be growing with it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Even though we're getting older.
That's true.
You see, so
maybe.
now.
And we're probably going to still use it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Right?
Maybe not.
Yeah, well,
I mean, just saying in a positive sense,
Yeah,
we're
that's true.
just
Well,
going to continue
so-
to grow, even though we already know how to use a lot
right.
of
So
stuff.
now you have the movie iRobot.
Good movie.
Will Smith.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Good
So
movie.
you had the robots. You had that one, the AI
Right.
that was running everything, that turned around and made them all
Right.
switch up on you. The other movie with Shia LaBeouf, that his brother was in the military, and the AI needed
Oh
him
yeah,
to.
remember that? Yeah,
so-
yeah. It was like a military.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a Skynet.
It was
kind of
fucking
deal, yeah.
great because his
something
brother,
I right something I.
Oh,
or
I
something.
think so. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah,
But anyway, so the movie,
I don't even think
there
I've
was
seen that one.
the computer.
Eagle Eye.
Eagle Eye. There you
Yeah,
go. So
I
the
was-
computer was nicknamed, military thing, Eagle Eye, and it would pick, it would almost do like war games. Remember war games back in the day?
Right.
It was kind of something like that, but it wanted to be its own intelligence, run, take care of itself, and everything else with it. So it was getting Shia LaBeouf and this other chick to be at the same place, so that then it can kill the people that needed to kill, so that then it can be its own intelligence without having humans deal with them. It wanted to
Right.
clean house,
Right.
fix all the bad in the world and shit like that. But anyway, so the point is, how do we keep AI under control? You feel me?
Yeah.
You just
No,
don't. You,
I know.
Right? I don't know the answer to that question, but
So
I do
then-
hope that they try.
Well, wait a minute. Do we just unplug it now?
No, I'm not
And
saying
just let
that.
it
I'm
go?
not saying we shouldn't have it, but they have to be able to somehow regulate it in a sense where they're able to not allow it to go too far. You follow what I'm saying? There's got to be, you got to go to the, in my mind, I would think, okay, if I need to stop this or I need to, whatever it is, slow it down or whatever you would do in a situation like that, I would make sure that I had, there's no way that they could override it. You follow?
And
But
here's
that's-
the thing that really
Probably impossible.
there's so many concerns with it too, because what happens if you have sentience? They're self-aware, they're sentient, they have a sense of the self. They can, I don't know if necessarily emotions.
Are we talking
but
about the Matrix now?
But no. But what I'm saying is now, it's kind of like animals.
Right.
Do they have their own? Do we give them rights? Do we? They're fucking their
Right.
own species. Like what the
Right.
fuck's going on here? You know
So
what
that
I mean?
was also a Star Trek
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
of Star
yeah.
Trek Data,
Yeah.
they didn't
Right.
want Data to be his own person.
Right. They didn't.
you know?
Right. They didn't. Yeah, but he wound up becoming his own.
Right. Well, later
Yeah.
on in the
Yeah.
Picard series, but yeah, you know
Right.
what I'm saying so then you're right. How do you then determine
Yeah.
that it is a quote unquote living?
But that was a
Because there's,
positive. Now, think about
ethical
Data,
issues.
right?
I'm saying there's like ethical issues behind it.
Right.
Yeah.
can you just turn off a sentient robot because now it's self-aware? It's like killing it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, can you?
Well, there's got to be a way to
Is
just
there like
put it to sleep, not
But
kill
like-
it. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean?
Just knock it out and go, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't hurt anything. You don't. You just go,
becomes
okay.
an ethical issue. It's
Why?
what I'm thinking
Why?
about as a vegan.
Why?
You know
It's
what
a
I mean?
machine.
Like,
yeah.
I get it, but it's a.
But if
you
they're
created it,
sentient,
right?
If they're sentient, now they
Mhm.
Now they can feel.
Okay,
So it's
I
like
gotcha.
killing another.
understood.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, that's
it's a
Right.
whole ethical
Gotcha.
issue.
right. So you see it as just putting it to sleep, right?
I'm not
And
saying
then-
hurt it. I'm not saying
no,
to
yeah,
beat
right,
it
not
or
hurt
do
it.
anything.
Right.
But to say more where you would say, okay, where it wouldn't hurt anything. In other words, they're going to sleep.
Yeah.
You have that. If you got the technology to do that, then you have to be able to have the technology to be able to make a safe where you have to be able to shut it down if you need to. You follow?
Right. Yeah, I got you.
I'm not saying it. You can't just go ahead and give it full trust right off the bat because you don't know what it's going to do. You got to okay, wait. If it does, you have to be able to shut it down. And I'm saying not because it's a living thing or anything like that, but if you're going to take the risk of making something like that, you need to make sure that you also have a backup plan.
But
Don't
so
you
now-
think? I
right,
mean,
so
I
now-
get what you're saying too about
yeah.
being a life, but what about all the other lives on Earth?
Right. So now here you have the theory about the AI that it wants to learn. It's a
Right.
computer. It's always looking to learn. So now it's going to learn 100 times faster or more than we do by the time we're
Like Johnny Five
50.
reading the books.
Yeah, exactly. Remember that? Holy shit. So then it's learning. It's constantly learning. Boom,
Right,
boom,
right.
boom, 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 boom. So like when
Positive.
we're right, but so that then it's already plotting, if you will, that that there's a chance that we would shut him off or put him to sleep or whatever. Put it to sleep.
Right.
You feel me? So that then
but not saying that it would be shut off or slept in sleep forever. It would just be there so you can figure out what's going on, what you can do. You know what I'm saying? Like somehow examine it, look at it, whatever you can do as far as with technology for the time, whenever that is.
Right.
If they ever do something like that, if they ever do something like
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
that would be pretty scary, don't you think? I know I get it's a life now we created, but at the same time, what are you like aliens?
yeah.
Right? That was nuts. It was a robot who wound up creating it.
And that's what we're saying. So then how would you?
Well, yeah, and it's funny too. Not to kind of space
But-
it out a bit. So, but the what do you call it? The Johnny Five, Short Circuit. That was
Right.
about an
Right.
it was a sentient robot.
Right. Right.
Johnny Five is alive.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That
No,
was a
and I
great
loved that
too.
movie. I thought
Yeah,
it
it
was
was a good flick.
It was an
Yeah.
awesome movie.
And
But what happens if Johnny Five decided to go off?
They gave him like rights as like a human.
Right.
At the end of the second movie, remember they gold plated him or
But the
whatever.
people who took
yeah.
care of him, right, brought
Yeah,
him up, right,
yeah.
and gave him the right information and made sure that he was getting all positive stuff, right? So
Yeah.
what happens if you did the opposite? If it can learn,
make him
it can pick
dark.
up even the bad shit.
And that's what I'm saying. So that then it would already know. So now, again, if we look at a lot of the movies that we've seen, looking at Terminator and stuff like that,
Yeah.
it was the human race doing everything wrong, hurting ourselves and,
Right.
with the wars.
Which is
and
exactly
famine and
what's going
everything.
on now.
So that then it turned around and was trying to help fix us, I guess, in a sense.
Right.
By then killing or the bad, rather than show or teach. So that then, if depending on how far AI goes with where we are now, from where we are now, I'm sorry, that then is it going to try to just wipe everything clean and do everything?
Science, some science. There's a lot of science fiction that becomes happens,
what Terminator
right?
was, though?
Who?
Wasn't that what Terminator did? Like it was cleaning house. It was like it became self-aware, and it was killing all the threats.
Right,
and
right.
So mankind overall was just
and killing a living being.
Yeah,
right. So
that we created.
Yeah,
and that's
what I'm saying. Where does the line drawn now? So you say, okay, wait a minute, it just turned on us. So we say, well, it's no, fuck you.
Right,
you're out.
It may not be so much that robot, but it could be the internet that is hooked up to,
or whatever.
Because people are hacking into everything right now. You know what I mean? Right. So, like I said again, so if the wrong person, wrong government or whatever, hacks into the mainframe where our AI for the common folk.
I would hope that would never happen.
Well, your TV right now, people can pretty much watch you off your TV, off your phone. We already know, everybody knows the phones are hacked. People can hear us and what we're saying and whatnot.
Well, listen, man, you say something and then 2 seconds later you go on your phone,
exactly,
and you see what you just said, and like, okay, that's not good.
So now, if that's happening just on an, what we're going to say now is an algorithm, what say is not going to happen.
Your phone is listening to you.
Exactly. AI. I mean, like I said, I would. You're in your car, the Teslas and stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean?
haven't been in a Tesla yet.
No, me either. But it's just that
algorithms are AI,
right?
And it's funny. Facebook was different. I never even someone with Facebook, and like they explained that the algorithm is like its own mind. Like they can't even. Like they don't even have full control over it. Which
you
is
see what I'm
crazy.
saying,
like,
bro?
See, that's not good. That's what I'm saying. You have to be.
Crazy.
It's not about being. I'm saying
they don't have 100. They don't even understand.
It's got to be done
how it works. Like it's fucked up. Like they're like, we have.
But don't try to corrupt. Like all the movies we see, usually they create something, right?
Right.
But then what do they use? They use it as a military weapon.
Of course.
Right. So right there, it's a bad thing. As soon as the military
nuclear
is involved,
technology,
there is nothing going to be good about that.
We made nuclear power, and we made bombs.
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. And it was supposed to be just, a new power source to be able to run everything for free.
So, shit, we can make super bombs.
Exactly. So now, again, does AI now stop us from
I don't
evolving?
know. I would hope not.
Would it?
That's crazy.
Do we use it to now help? Do we use AI to now go into the burning building instead of, firemen and women?
Right.
Do we use AI to go out onto the battlefield when they're sitting back like, well, why the fuck are we fighting?
Well, listen, there are robots now that I've seen online. Sometimes on Facebook where the guy's shooting
no human casualties, just a bunch of robots.
The robot,
that would be. Hey.
Yeah, but then it wouldn't want to fight. Like what you said, I'm sorry, Lou.
Yeah.
No, military's doing that already with these robots, with the guns, where they can train them to the point where they will never turn on them.
Well, no,
they can stand like it's the weirdest stuff. There's a bunch of stuff on it, really good stuff though, and they get right back up after you shoot them.
Then it's never ending, and then that's where the whole idea of Terminator comes in.
But they can shut it down too, though. If I'm not mistaken,
yeah,
I could be wrong by that.
But again, it's that AI. Again, it's that somebody being able to hack in. Again, there's always that fucking issue, that problem.
In my mind, it makes sense not as a cruel thing, but as a safe thing. Yeah. Right. And say, hey, okay, we got to figure out if we're going to do this, we got to know what happens if. I would go through all the what happened ifs. Mm-hmm. Okay, now what do we do about it? What do we do about it before we actually go through with it?
Okay.
Now,
no, I get what you're saying.
Common sense. I hear
you. But again, it's what we would say.
Right.
So for me, how I have it in my head, it's like gossip. I know that you have ADHD. So now I'm going to turn around. I'm going to say something to you that's going to make you bug out to the point where you're not going to be able to control yourself and you may get a little violent.
Right.
I know you have ADHD, or anger issues. That then I'm going to turn around and it's like, yo, this fucking guy did this and said that. You fucking believe this? I'm just using it as an example. You know what I'm saying? I know, no, Lou, you're so soft and cuddly. You're such a sweet guy. Get the fuck out of here, this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But it's one of those things. Like, it's always something. If you give that little bit of a push, even though it's good-hearted,
Right. If you know how to trigger a person off, right.
So that now here we have AI, and it's
Right.
just that it thinks that it's.
That's
in
what I'm
danger.
saying. So
I don't know,
you
but
have
I
to
just
go
don't
through
see
all
it.
the scenarios. You have to do
Yeah.
everything. Listen, it's the same as when they landed. Probably the same when they were landed on the moon, right? They
Right.
took every precaution, every precise calculation that they needed to know where, how it was coming in, whatever rotation, whatever it was that they needed to do to make sure that thing landed and came back.
Right.
Right? Would be the same kind of mindset in my mind would be to do it that way if you're going to create something like that. So at least you're already going in a positive and not in a negative where you're trying to make something that destroys or can have the potential to becoming that way and doing something bad.
I don't know.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
no, I understand all day. I just don't see how we would be able to control it. Only because if it again, it's
but if you
AI,
don't try,
so then
you're
like,
even.
Well, no, but again, so like Tom is saying, if it's that symbiont kind of thing, where it's just in itself and it's thinking, it's already learning that we might want to go and unplug it if it's a little bit too smart, or if it's learning a little bit.
Yeah, they
too
probably
quick.
already know. If that was me, I would just have it in their program already. They would know about it immediately.
Right, but then it's going to figure out how without telling you.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe you need to know that going in when you make it.
So then you
got to say, hey, this might learn and be able to figure out what it is we're trying for it not to do.
Yeah.
And then it might just do it, right? But then you got to think, okay, what can we do to shut it down without harming it?
Okay. And then, like I said, then that would be what
then you go and you figure it out what's going on, and then you fix it. If you can do something like that, and that
a medical coma,
and we're not even being around at any time at point if this ever happens.
Yeah, well, it'd be like a medical coma, kind of thing, and we have to. I guess I'm just stuck on because Tom just fucked me up with that. That it now becoming a species.
Kind of,
right.
yeah.
I get it, but what happens if the species? I'm not saying anything wrong. I think that's a great thing.
Right.
But what happens if it decides to go off on its own and decides to hurt other people or do things that you don't want it to do, right?
So now
you got to take it down. You got to there's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's your mistake. You created it. Now you got to take responsibility.
You know what I'm
for
thinking though? I think
not because I want to kill something or do anything like
the
that.
reason why humans are like that is because we're imperfect.
Right.
But robots would be perfect. I don't think they would.
Right.
I don't think they would have a reason.
I would hope you're right.
To be like, we're fucked up. We got emotional issues. We got all kinds of shit going on. We got childhood trauma.
Watch a lot of Star Trek, man.
Fucked
I'm
up
just saying.
shit going on. Robots don't have that. They don't have no fucking.
Right.
They have a fucking
I don't
parent
know.
who fucking, touched them in the wrong
Star
spot,
Trek says
or
different.
fucking,
You
beat
touched
them
me
with
in
the
my-
fucking, or beat the shit out of them. They don't.
Well, what's that one movie
they're
with
not carrying that? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are. We're fucked up because we have all this fucked up trauma. You know what I mean? And we're just fucked up society. But like, I don't think robots would have that. So they don't have the evil. They're not. That's really what stems down to evil thoughts. It's like just being fucked up. You know what I mean? So I don't think robots would have that.
Well, what happens if you have somebody who's creating one who does have that kind of mind?
I guess if you program it on
So what do you
purpose
do?
to do that, that's different.
Well, that's
So
what
if
I'm
another
saying.
species
Now-
came from another life form came here and they started to train us, you're not going to stand up for yourself?
But that's a shit. So that then now, how many movies haven't we seen? See, I love movies for this shit. But how many times haven't we seen? Even matter of fact, right now there are fungi. There are things that in the right, I guess we'll say the right temperature, whatever.
Right, yeah,
just the right time, the right whatever. That it will be. It'll fuck with our brains.
Yeah.
You smoke the wrong fucking drug. You're doing the wrong drug, and all of a sudden, you just saw Batman fly fucking across the, the window.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, so that then, it's coming right now. Matter of TV is right now. You know what I'm saying? So that then, if there's drugs that are doing that to us, if there's a glitch in the matrix that will get into, like I said, just people even hacking the fucking computer.
Yeah.
I think that's where my fear comes in for AI.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the
Being able
movie
to use
X?
it,
I believe, how do you pronounce this correctly? Machina?
Oh,
The movie?
Ex Machina.
Machina? Okay,
Ex
thank you.
Machina. Yeah.
I appreciate
I
that.
never saw it.
Yeah, I didn't
Good
see
movie.
that.
You want to talk about AI?
Yeah,
this is
that's
exactly what this is about. This movie is off the hook, crazy,
Well, you see,
scary.
So now we're gonna go way, way back to the early days. Westworld.
Oh,
So Westworld was that movie.
Now
from
they're
way
doing
back
it
when-
on HBO.
HBO, right? So before
So
it was
good.
this, it was
I
back in the
haven't
day.
seen
Right.
universe.
right.
Oh, then,
But that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying.
Bro. It's out
was
there.
the
Look what
last
happens
season,
with it, right?
Yeah.
It learned, it figured out how to protect itself and what it needed.
Exactly.
And that's what's scary.
And
because
there you
and you
go.
gave it that because you started off that way.
Because, well, see, that's the thing too. You didn't know because you were downloading a program. So you were trying to teach it something so that this way it would be able to protect itself.
Right.
So
Then it's how
now
to get in memory.
Now it's sitting there and it's remembering. I just saw this on TV because you were sitting. They were sitting next to you watching this TV show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now it says,
Right.
oh, wait a minute. You could do that to me, master or sir or boss, whatever. And now there you
Right.
go. Now you done started a whole new shit because, you know, it's going to hook itself up to the, you know, internet in some way, shape or form.
Yeah,
And-
it's going to be able to access anything as
Right.
quick as possible.
You see? And then there's, you know, because of what it is.
What
it's
was
like
that
our
one
phones.
movie with who's the one who plays the Avenger in the woman's name? I know her name. I can't.
Wanda? WandaVision?
No, the other one, the from Russia,
Wonder Woman.
Black Widow.
No.
Black-
Okay, Black Widow. Yeah.
Black Widow, the actress who does it.
Oh, she had a movie. No. Wait, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, now you made me lose total thought
I'm
about
sorry,
it.
my bad.
Um,
Because there was a movie that she did, but she was an AI that was drug induced. If the one I think you're talking about, that she saw everything moving and happening.
which one? No, I don't know.
No, okay, cool. I thought you were talking about something else. I'm like, no, that was a druggie.
Oh, see, it messed me up, man.
Sorry.
So yeah, what were we talking about though? We were talking about
Just saying about how the AI and doing bad is where you were going with.
right. Yeah, I mean, it's just you got to be careful of that. I mean, honestly, you really need to be, because if you're looking to make it in your image, no pun intended, then it's going to do and learn what you do or
Right.
whatever has been done around it, right? You got to hope, like a child, that it learns and goes in the right direction and not the wrong direction. But there is, if you have that technology by that time, you absolutely have to make sure that you're doing it right and not messing around with it to the best of your ability. That's
Right.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Like in Aliens, like the robots and that. I mean,
Right.
the androids.
Mm-hmm.
That thing was super scary, man. And then, what did he do? You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's crazy.
I get it. I just, like I said, for me, I'm not
But
sure
good
if
movie,
I'm
though.
100% with it.
I
But
love
see-
alien movies.
Oh yeah, but see, now here's the funny. I'm down to do the like download my consciousness into a.
Oh,
I'm down for that shit.
Oh, that's like that show Upload. Did you watch that?
yeah,
on,
yeah.
That was good.
That was a funny. That was a good one.
You know where they filmed the outside area?
Mohonk.
Mohonk Mountain House. Yeah.
Yep, I saw that. I was like, oh, I saw it. I'm like, oh, I know that place.
Yeah.
But yeah, but just like that, like I would be groovy to turn around and, yeah, I know people say they don't want to live forever, but then I guess you can turn yourself off when you want to. So then if I could be in a robot, that I would be.
Well, you know the cool part, if they could upload your conscious into like a robot, you could just keep upgrading your body. You'd be like, transfer me into a different robot.
Right.
I don't like this one.
Yeah.
Or throughout the day, it's like, I'm in my human body, and then
Yep.
I go and I turn into a fucking bird and fly.
Yeah,
to
you could fly wherever and do whatever.
and then go back into another human body.
well, there's a movie already like
Yeah.
that with Bruce Willis. Remember? Wasn't there a movie? Yeah, where you can go into this thing with this
But you
sleep
were-
mode
yeah,
or something,
yeah.
and you're actually in android type body.
Yeah. Where they're like, because everybody, it was like like a kind of like, but we were kind of like worse than what we're doing here, like a pandemic, and like it was disease outside or whatever. So they had robot bodies to walk around and do all their work.
No shit.
Yeah, I forget what the movie was. I know what movie you're talking about, Bruce Willis. Are you looking up now or no?
Lucy was the one she did. Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah,
Johansson.
Lucy. That was
was
drug-induced.
AI. But it got it to the point. It was natural. It was making her brain work. Boom, like go into like super, and then she got to that point. She was
Surrogates.
She was super powerful. She totally went to a different.
Yeah, but that was a drug induced thing that she was going through, and then
but she never came down. She kept going up. Once she got all of it, she was done. She's in charge, bro. That's it.
Right, but I'm saying that wasn't a computer or technology. I'm gonna
Yes,
this
it was.
motherfucker's ass. No,
It was a drug that was able to.
it
the
was
chemical
induced.
Yeah, but it was whatever that chemical, and I forgot what they used in the movie, but it made for some reason, it does something to the brain. Remember, they were looking for that stuff. Remember how?
They
were putting it in people's bodies to get it out of the country.
Right.
So that it definitely did something, and they knew that.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
So now she got it because they did what they did. Right. Now she gets all these crazy powers and everything. She could do this. So she's never going to wear off. She's just going in that direction.
And she did. She just went into the, into
right. And then she gives them this. She gives them the.
Oh yeah, the little disc or whatever.
No, not disc. The oh come on, thumb drive.
Yes.
And it's all stars and everything,
Right.
just glittering on it. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
that's not scary.
Yeah.
But she's good though, because in her mind, she's like, nah, we're not having any of this.
Right.
I'm shutting it down.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I am just a little bit nervous about what could be with AI.
Yeah.
What's up to us? We got to make sure. We got to. But we're not.
Well,
So, let's just hope we're gone already and we don't have to worry about it.
Well, I don't know, man. I kind of want to see it happen.
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying if God forbid something bad happens.
Yeah, no, well, yeah. Well,
That's what I'm saying.
Closer then to the end, I guess. Make it
Right,
way. I just want to see. I would like to see.
We're going to see it. It's already happening.
Yeah.
It's already happening. Dude, it's crazy. It's happening already.
Yeah,
The technology.
I would like to see just the benefits of.
Right, but automatically, new technology comes out. Boom, something bad happens with it immediately.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's like
Immediately.
Yeah, because we were talking about earlier with
Nuclear.
before the show with the whole nuclear thing. Well, that too.
Yeah.
But even Tesla. Him trying to get free electricity and stuff.
yeah.
Right? Well, that's not a bad thing. Is that a bad thing?
No.
Okay.
No. It wasn't that as a bad thing. Is that because of the way that it was going,
Right.
that they kind of shut it
like,
down.
no, we can't have
Yeah,
that.
we're not going to have that.
That's like that same
shit.
same story that you always hear about the gasoline and the water. The guy who made the water engine, where he was able to put a tablet or something into the water, and then he could drive, and then all of a sudden, it just disappears.
Mm-hmm.
You don't hear about it anymore.
Yeah.
Oh no! Sorry, we can't have that.
But did you know that cars, they were made to run on vegetable oil originally when it was first? Yes. And Lee Iacocca, long time ago, and a time far away.
Yeah.
He was in an interview and he said that it just takes a phone call to be able to switch it to, regular vegetable oil to run these cars and to do this on. It's nothing. It's quick. But the powers that be want it to be running on fossil fuel.
Right, which is the worst thing you can do.
How is it that, for how long?
I'm not saying it was a bad thing to do. I'm saying that I think we've worn out its time to the point where we need to do something different because we just keep, we did this subject already. Earth Day.
Yeah.
So, but again, right, make something that doesn't do that. But it is efficient.
Right.
Is what
so
I'm
now
saying.
we look at AI as being efficient to help us solve some of these issues, some of the things that we are having problems with now in the world.
Right.
And now the problem with that is that then AI feels that it's working too hard because now it's gotten smarter. It's learning the issues with anything that we ask it to do. So we're asking it to make that we can grow food, vegetables and such, right? In any climate. So now it's like, well, you can't do that here. You can't do that here. You can't, and and it's like, fuck you, pop, pop, and you're dead. It just fucking snaps your neck.
Wow.
You know what I mean? That's but
pretty dark,
just
bro.
so you get the idea of what I'm saying, so that then AI is like, yo, you guys are fucking stupid. Like this, you can't do that.
Right.
You're like that.
But we're so stupid to the point we're smart enough. It's like a contradiction. We created it. We wanted it to do what we asked it to do. And then unfortunately, God forbid, it went in the wrong direction.
Yeah, I just don't see that we'd be able to control it as such. I just don't see how we would, because it's already knowing.
Then you shouldn't do
thinking.
it until you can come up with that technology and say, okay, we got to be able to have a backup plan in case. Otherwise, if we don't have one, then we can't do it. Because if we do, we're shooting ourselves in the foot. That's basically what you're doing. Excuse me, can I have that gun, please?
Yeah. But then on the lighter side of it, I would love to have a groovy little AI robot that's
No, I want to
hanging out or driving.
I'm excited about it.
Yeah,
but I'm also skeptical too because right away, like we were saying. I mean, and I hate to be. Please don't think I'm a negative person. I actually love science fiction and real science and things with.
Yeah,
it's just that I just don't like when things are taken advantage of. I think that upsets me. Because I want to see those things blossom, not necessarily be used for bad things. You know what I mean?
Used for evil.
And be used for good stuff to help rather than be greedy and let it do the opposite.
What was the name of that last horror flick with the doll that she's taking care of? The girl. It was oh man, it's a movie that the girl just came. Not Annabelle. Is it Annabelle? No, it's not Annabelle. Annabelle's the other doll. Yeah. Man, is the robot was taking care of the girl and she starts killing.
Oh, that was just that new one that just came out.
Yeah,
right.
I can't think of it.
I didn't see the movie, but supposedly the robot, obviously, here we go again.
Yeah,
learns and winds up becoming overprotective of the girl she's taking care of. So and winds up doing some bodily harm on individuals.
Yeah, isn't it fucking great? Fucking awesome. You didn't have to kill her.
Yeah. But that's scary though. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that shit was freaking.
Did you see that one scene where she runs and she just starts running on all fours?
Yeah. She looked like
creepy.
She looked like
But all you gotta do is give the robot the speech. You just go, you just can't go around killing people. Why?
Right.
Because you just can't.
Yeah, that's
right, exactly.
He'll live. I remember he like fucking breaks the guy, shoots the guy in the fucking legs. He's like, he'll live.
He'll live.
That is fucking awesome. Yo, I didn't even realize how many.
I remember the first time I saw that movie. The first movie.
The first
I fell in love. Yeah, I was hoping they were going to make another one right after I saw the first one. I'm like, this movie was great.
It was like quite a years later. It was like 6 years later.
Yeah,
right? 5 years later.
And the first one wasn't really a big. You didn't have a lot of money, I don't think, because you could tell.
Yeah.
But it was still a good movie, though.
Yeah, Megan. That was the name of the movie.
Yeah, great movie.
Megan. That new one. Yeah.
That's crazy movie, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know,
listen,
you create a robot, you got to make sure you have to.
Yeah, you have to. I mean,
you
have
plan.
to have it. And again, AI, we can say and plan whatever.
Right.
You know, and we can say, yeah, we can pull the plug. It's all good. It's too late because it's already figured out how it is.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Why? I get what you're saying because that's probably what's going to happen, and I hope it doesn't. Maybe we're smart enough to something will go off, and they'll go, okay, we'll do it this way. The way that we normally do shit and fuck it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, no. We'll figure it out. I hope so, anyways, man.
Yeah.
You know, listen.
Me too.
I like the idea of the driving car.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's never going to happen.
I don't know.
They got them in.
But they do have these crazy vehicles, though.
Yeah,
where
the autonomous taxis.
They fly like little airplanes, and they only go up to a certain height. But they drive. I think I sent you the video that one time, right? It's like almost like a go-kart in the air.
Yeah,
it's got propellers on it. This thing buggies.
Yeah,
and but it only goes, and you can. That would be the kind of stuff you would have. Mm-hmm. But this thing was flying nice. I was like, oh, I would love to do that. That'd be great.
Cool.
Just to get in a vehicle like that and fly around like that. You're like tree height or something like that.
Yeah.
Imagine. Oh, baby, this is nice.
Right. Yeah. Say, I'm not tipping you.
Now, when you do it,
torches you out.
Gotta hope there's parachute on it or something. Because listen, if you crash in this, you're gonna die.
Well,
maybe not.
Well, maybe they would probably not.
No, I'm sure they. That's what I'm saying. You always have to have a backup plan when you do make something, create something. You know, we have cars, right?
Yeah,
we have all the stuff that goes with it.
I just want it to be that we have fun in the future.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Of course.
Just have some cool shit. Do some fun stuff, and
that's all I'm about.
Yeah.
We have like fun.
15 years to do it because that's around the time we're going to actually retire and shit. And
well, for you,
well, I'm just saying,
me.
Well, for Nifty, for after you get settled in after retiring, it'd be fun to go and do all that shit. So that's what I'm saying. I'm giving like 10, 15 years, and
so I don't know.
You gonna go before that or after that?
Why would I wait 15 years? I'm going to be there in like another 8 years.
Not 8 years, is it already? Wow, damn, you old as fuck.
Damn right.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Well,
no.
Listen, I again, AI will be fun. It'd be great. Look, he's sitting here. He took off his shoes to count. I made you look.
So say about. I was wrong. Say about 9 years.
Like he's not wearing shoes.
Say 9 years.
9 years before you retire.
Right.
Cool beans.
That's probably gonna fly.
Yeah. Dude.
It doesn't feel like it does, but then when you happens and you're like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
Where did it go?
That's funny as fuck.
Right? You don't do that now?
Yeah.
You don't do that now?
I do it now. Like, oh my God.
Do that with your family, you do that with your friends, right?
It was just
I can't believe
1985.
I've been working at my job for, in August, it'll be 11 years.
It's a great, that's a great thing too, though, man. That's awesome.
But it doesn't feel like 11 years.
I know. It went by fast, right?
Mine, I'm at fucking 18 years.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's great too. Good for you guys, man.
Shit is like, what the hell?
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
Be a fucking job.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's fucked up. God bless me with these freaking good looks instead of money. Fucking,
Wow.
so here I
Talk
am.
about some positivity right there.
I'm just saying, Papi.
What you doing?
You know. But so that is our time for today.
Is that it, man?
Yeah, man.
That's it, man.
That was kind of wild. It was out there.
Yeah.
It was kind of groovy. I was digging it. I hope some people dig it. I hope everybody digs it. It's one of those things, a thought-invoking convo
Yes.
on something that happened on the news the other day. You know what I mean? Cool to watch. So I appreciate everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you much.
Same here, man.
All right. Everybody out there, have a good week. Follow us, like us, all that other good
All
stuff.
social media, Instagram,
Right.
Yep.
Facebook.
Yep. Comment.
Right.
Let us know what's up. Talk
Yes.
to us. Give us ideas. I mean, we got a bunch of ideas to
Right.
talk about, but you're the listeners, so we want to make y'all happy too. So hit us up. Let us know what's
CC
good
and the Jersey guy.
Yes.
That's at Instagram.
Yeah.
on Instagram and every single podcast platform we are on.
CC and J guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So see you guys later. Don't hurt anybody. Be safe. Have a good one. Love, peace, and hair grease.
Live long and prosper.
And go vegan.
Holla.